In this, the first edition of a brand new season of It's Nighttime, the VKB Knights honours their own. The team hits the fairways. New season, new sponsor. It's Nighttime. The VKB Knights started the new season by recognising the players that performed well in the previous season with a prestigious award ceremony at Emoya Estate in Bloemfontein. The setting was perfect for a memorable evening. Once again, the unmistakable ambience of Africa was the backdrop for the event. It was welcoming drinks and a marimba band in the background that set the scene for a memorable evening. Not only do they bring the coverage to supporters for all the matches, but SuperSport was also in attendance to share the evening. Tumelo Bordine and Tume Masikela strutting their stuff.
But no, we love dressing up and at least trying to put on our number one threats to see what the guys can do in the wardrobe there, or what we've got stashed away in the wardrobe.
Dion Kruis, SuperSport cricket commentator, was also ready for a great evening.
It's another chilly evening here in Bloemfontein. We're here for the annual Knights Awards, but it's not just about the awards tonight. There's also a new sponsor being unveiled in VKB. They've just come on board, and also a new clothing sponsor for the Knights called TK. So lots of new exciting things for the Knights to look forward to for the coming season, and also the 2015-2016 squad is unveiled. So, I'm sure they can't wait for the season to start, and neither can we.
Of the many sponsors present, new sponsor Twiza was also there.
It's a wonderful evening here at Emoya Estate at the Knights Awards. Things are great, and Twiza is very proud to be associated with this wonderful franchise.
With all the guests arrived, it was time to get the show on the road. Dion Kruis and Hendrien Grevier were the MCs for the evening, ensuring that the evening ran smoothly. But with all the fun to be had, there was also serious stuff to be handled. For the chairman's address, it was the turn of chairman of the VKB Knights, David Dudnow.
I'd like to welcome you all here tonight and know that the reason you're sitting here tonight and part of this is because you're part of the Knights family and you've got some role to play in that, and that contribution that you make is highly valued within our structures. So thank you for being here tonight. The main objective of tonight's proceedings is to honour those players that performed exceptionally well during the past season.
New main sponsor VKB's marketing manager Jan van der Walt was on hand for a welcoming word.
Media gepubliseer en 'n bietjie op radio gepraat oor ons borgskap. Maar ek dink dis tog van belang vanaand om net weer eens te sê wat 'n absolute groot voorreg dit vir VKB is om hierdie geleentheid te kan benut om vir julle as naambord te kan optree. For now, you will be known as the VKB Knights. You guys are already heroes in your own right, but you've also become ambassadors for our beloved brand. Go out and make us proud. Thank you.
Werner Coetzee addressed the guests as part of the captain's address.
Once again, it's a massive honor for me and a privilege to give the captain's address. Standing here a year ago, there was a lot of nerves around. Firstly, because I had to give this address, and then because of the unknown. We were standing, there were a bit of changes during the winter, and we just didn't know what was coming. This year, however, it's all about excitement for me. The start of a new season, beginning of a relationship with a new sponsor, our squad together for another year with one more year of experience behind us. The most exciting news must be our new sponsor, VKB or VKB, a proudly central South African company with 100 years of history and success behind them. We are very proud to be associated with you and what you have achieved. We are looking forward to a great partnership.
The evening took on a unique format with a panel discussion answering questions that guests might have had. The panel consisting of Sarel Sillier, Werner Coetzee, Shadley van Skalkwyk, Francois Swanepoel, Jan van der Walt and Louis Wilkinson. But the evening was about rewarding outstanding achievements in the previous season. Most Improved Player Award going to Gerard Abrams, Players Player of the Year going to Rudy Second, and Most Valuable Player of the Year going to Riley Rousseau. The evening was also a chance to showcase the new playing kit the players will be wearing this season with new clothing sponsor TK.
We are the proud new clothing sponsor of the VKB Knights. We are very happy to be associated with the Knights. All the best to the Knights. We are now a family.
The franchise also used the event to announce the full squad for the upcoming season.
So, Dylan Dupier, welcome to the VKB Knights Awards function. Please tell me what you got in your hand and what achievement did you win?
Yeah, it's one of my latest trophies. Just like to I'd like to thank the guys for the votes, and it means a lot to me, being the Momentum One Day Cup Player of the Year.
So I'm standing here with Shadley van Skalkwyk, the VKB Knights Ram Slam Player of the Year. Shadley van Skalkwyk, congrats with your award, and yes, tell me about it. How did it come about?
Thank you, Corne, for first of all, but I can't take credit for myself. To be honest, as a bowler, we depend a lot on our players and our fielders, so the catches that needs to be taken got taken, which fortunately fell in my favour. So it's definitely not just credit to myself, it's credit to the team. So I'm here with Lotley Sisele. We played a lot in the past, under 1911 and onwards. This year is your first year as a contractor player. What are you looking forward to?
It's great to have this opportunity, obviously, to be playing with you legends, great guys like you. So yeah, I'm just happy to be here and just can't wait for the season to start. Score some runs and see where it takes us, eh?
Well, you've heard it from the man himself, Lotley Sisele.
Hi, I'm Riley Rousseau, most valuable player of the VKB Knights.
We're back, you boykies. Good luck for the season. Go Knights!
Check us out on
It's Nighttime.
Gotcha!
What would a cricketer be without taking out the bat? I mean clubs every now and then. It almost seems like you play professional cricket, golf will be part of the package. The VKB Knights hosting a golf day sponsored by Macro. Some finding golf a little easier than others, but everyone's still having a great time. Nicky Briere showing how it's done. Interesting how enthusiastic everyone looks at the beginning of the round. Well, that'll soon change. Not sure whether Quinton Friend is looking worried about his teammates or his own swing. Johan van Heerden, CEO of Free State Cricket, was on hand to explain the rules of the day. Some guys had a little trouble differentiating between the beach and the green. At least he played it well from the sand. But sometimes you can get it just right. You know what they say, bad day on the golf course is better than any good day at the office. As worried as he looked earlier, Quinton seems to have found his inner peace and looked rather relaxed, maybe also confusing the course for the beach.
Yeah, it's going very well with the golf. But you know, it's fantastic, it's great weather, it's a bit cool, but we're getting there.
Jaco de Wet from Radio Roosterstad leading proceedings at the prize giving and clearly enjoying the evening. The Knights are proud to be associated with a brand new main sponsor for the upcoming season. The Knights, now known as the VKB Knights, will be supported by this giant in the agricultural industry. We visited VKB in Reitz to find out more. Executive Manager of VKB, Francois Swanepoel, explains who they are and why the commitment to the Knights.
VKB is an agricultural company that is situated in the Eastern Free State but also does business in the Limpopo province. Our purpose is to add value for the farmers, that is primarily our shareholders of the company. VKB is the best kept agricultural secret in South Africa, and that is why we chose a winning brand like Knights Cricket to share the secret for the love of the land.
We popped into an event hosted by VKB, recognizing the top 100 farmers that contribute to the success of VKB. Marketing Manager Jan van der Walt explains.
We're here tonight to recognize the achievements of our farmers, basically our biggest farmers that is currently contributing to the turnover of VKB. We include the top 100 farmers, and it's basically to make sure that we acknowledge the people that forms the basis for VKB's performance on an annual basis, but to also support the younger farmers that comes through the ranks to ensure that there is enough economies of scale to make sure that they can gain access to good prices, good products, good service in order for them to farm sustainably on their farms, and also to one day reach this achievement. We try to make it a very upper class event. I think the amount of money that gets spent by these farmers in our business basically needs to be acknowledged in an event that looks like this, and it's actually quite nice to be able to recognize them on this basis. This winning culture is part of the reason why we've decided to partner with the Knights as well, because it is a institution or a sport event and a sport team that has that same characteristics, and we can associate with them in that manner specifically.
No shortage of razzmatazz as VKB does it in style. Entertainment, food, good company, and just a great evening in general. The evening was led by someone that needs no introduction in the agricultural world, Pieter Moller, with an address from the Managing Director of VKB, Koos van Rensburg. Koos was also on hand to hand over the awards recognizing the achievements of the top farmers in the VKB stall. An evening that will be long remembered as the highlight on the VKB calendar. That's it for this edition in the new season of It's Nighttime. Join us again next time for some more insight into the lives of the VKB Knights. Follow us on Twitter @KnightsCricket.